Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go and getting to start. Luis Ortiz. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jones makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Line drive. Jones pulls it down, and there's two gone. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And there's a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. That misses the zone.
That's a ball.
And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1-2's the count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Steven Kwan. Foul ball there. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
Next offering is downstairs. Liner, base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins makes the grab. And there's one away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Kwan, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right field. Cowser settles underneath it. And there are two down. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. And first offering is fouled off. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. That one ripped. Tattooed and gone. That one felt good, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-0. Lane Thomas at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
On the ground. On to O'Hearn. And Thomas is out. And that ends the inning. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Ortiz back to work. And that one fouled off. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting in the cleanup spot. And he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's a ball.
Up and in, ball 1. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Adley Rutschman reaching for it and brings it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Colton Cowser, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Henderson leads off first with 1 away. Here's a high chopper to Rocchio at second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singy, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Out of the left center for a line drive base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one fouled off.
One
in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. A little bit low. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. And here is Brayan Rocchio. Out to center. Mullins pulls it down. 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in. Just
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. Back now at Progressive Field. On to the 3rd inning and into the box for Baltimore. Gary Sanchez. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Jones makes the play, and there's 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He caught it behind his back, and that's a great play for the out. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Westburg off of first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Go away! It's their second home run of the inning, and just like that, they're out in front. It's 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And it's fouled away. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Down the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1-2.
And that's outside.
That's outside.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So up next, Carlos Santana. Oh, look at the stop. They get one. And he beats it. He's safe. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. Way inside, and that hit him. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 away. Now here's Nolan Jones. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit in the air, right field. And it falls. They're waving Ramirez home. Safe. It's 3-3. First and second, 2 outs. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. And we're back. And now Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Right side, Santana takes it himself, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Thomas puts it away, and that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
That is upstairs for ball 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Out.
And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
3-0.
It's a leadoff walk,
runner, take your base.
and that's the go-ahead run. Here's Brayan Rocchio. Coming out for the Orioles, Andrew Kittredge.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And delivers outside. Almost
That's
got him.
2-2. Full count.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Runner on the go. Stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. Rips that one to right. One away. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball low.
And another
3-0.
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a slider in there for a strike.
3-1.
Double play ball to second. Throws to Henderson. And that's two. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the fifth and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really...
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And the batter now, Jackson Holliday. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Mullins comes in to score. It's 4-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. On the ground to third. Slings it across. One away here in the fifth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan under it. And there's two away. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped right center field. And it one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone! That ball was crushed. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 7-3. So 2 down. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
He swings and fouls one off. Rutschman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he hits a ground ball right side. Martinez tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Here in Cleveland, now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose
Kittredge back to work. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Foul ball.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like...
Tosses to first. And that is that. Top 6. And Gary. Sanchez at the plate.
Gary Sanchez. Now pitching for the Guardians. Number 34.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the into center. Puts it away for the out. So a man aboard, Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Santana. That's out number 2. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And here is Jordan Westburg. And that one hammered. And that's the third out. Back now at Progressive Field. Now here is Nolan Jones. That one finds the zone. 0-1. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I'll tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Second baseman.
So digging in, Angel Martinez. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And there are 2 outs. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Inside, 1-0. Martinez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground, right side, Holliday. They take the force out, inning over. And we're back. Stepping in,
Now
Ryan
pitching
O'Hearn.
for the Guardians, number 29, Tim Perrin.
And first offering is fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job staying up the
Now
middle
batting,
with his approach. He didn't
fielder,
try to do too
Tyler
much with the pitch. Just shot it
O'Neill.
through the infield.
Tyler O'Neill will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
In the dirt. And now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him,
1-2
slightly
count.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Backed off the
Ball.
plate that time.
Straighten him up a little
1-0.
bit.
And there's the strike.
He got away with one there, but he
1 ball, 1
knows
strike.
he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like
Strike 2.
this.
Way out front for strike
1-2
two.
count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just
Ball.
missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
High fly ball down the left field line. And he makes the catch. The throw in. Back to first, and they got him. Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder,
Pitcher on here, Yennier Cano.
And he's got a nice lead to work
Now
with,
pitching
so
for
he
the
should
Orioles.
come in throwing strikes, attacking
Number
these
78.
hitters.
First
Wow.
offering misses
Yennier
badly for ball
Cano.
one.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Up the middle. And Ramirez is set down. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Santana. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins under it. Corrals it. And that is that. Back here in
Leading off
Cleveland,
for
we
the
go to the
Orioles,
8th,
the
and now
catcher,
the switch
number
hitting
35,
catcher, Adley Rutschman. Herron back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit left side. Over to first.
He's out.
First out in the top of the 8th. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was
Yeah.
late there. Strike one.
Sometimes a hitter
0-1.
will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gary Sanchez now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here in Cleveland, onto the bottom of the 8th, and the batter now, Kyle
The designated
Manzardo.
hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
In the air, center field. Mullins hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Center fielder, number
Here comes Lane Thomas. First pitch misses. Cano in his 3rd season, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the corner for a strike. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Rutschman should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Nolan Jones. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th in this one. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. And a drop 3rd strike leads to the 1st out.
The batter, number 7.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the bad after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was it.
Run around the move. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. Now 2 out. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate. Right side, hard hit. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder.
So a man at first. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. This one in the air, right field. Jones makes his way towards it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field. Last chance for the home team. Digging in, Angel Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air. Westburg moving under this one. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Naylor in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Now batting, shortstop,
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Naylor stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That to right. Cowser. 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Ball game. Kittredge with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-3 the final in this one as the Orioles win this.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. Did some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While classic taking my coat from me. I blast the dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Babe, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it pop sicker. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country than Kool-Aid and bags, a hot picker. She gon' keep her sicker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling out with when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you be the luck, but you didn't make her. Even if you made her, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang it. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me it's poetry in motion.
Let me tell you what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look